kick it away first. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Follows his blocks. It's Cobb. Driven back.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Here's a give to Washington. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough... to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. There he goes. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Snags it and he's open. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great catch and run for 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's caught. It's Nimrod. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Auburn lines up quickly.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Brown will throw it. Fires quickly. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they can't be thrilled using all 3 timeouts here in the first quarter. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fresh center down is going to the air. Right side, it's Cobb. At the 20, he's got space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got room at the 35. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for space. It's Bishop. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. It's Kane. Lots of room to run. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill house it. Touchdown, Auburn. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he tacks on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Dodson. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. So here is the Tennessee offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Snap on first down, wants to throw. In traffic, it's Bishop. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Right side, it's Davis. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They just keep firing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Auburn! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, and these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving this quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Out wide right, it's Staley. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Drops back on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Second down to the air. Still looking. Gets rid of it.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Short now, they snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. On the move. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Quarterback changing the play. Needs it here on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. There he goes to the right. Touchdown Volunteers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll return it. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Brown wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stacks. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Right side, it's Nimrod. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Rashad Downs going up top. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Kane. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. These defenses were reeling in the first quarter. See if they can get their sea legs in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Auburn going to work with another 1st down. Looking for room. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
3rd and long right here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Keeps it himself. Shakes off the defender. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Really good 3rd down defense. Nice job playing the option. Responsibility football, but still aggressive downhill, ready for the pitch. Great job getting the guy, getting to him, and getting him on the ground.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. And the Vols will hustle to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Davis. At the 45, on his way. There he goes. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. On the ground, it's Bishop. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Rides to the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Cartwright. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. This is a designed run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. his own number. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Vols!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Can't hang on, he muffs it. From inside his own 15, looking for room. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Long way to go on second down. Brown will throw it. Out wide right, it's Kane. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you play them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team. And you could tell they caught up with it and forced the fumble.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Hits the hole. It's Bishop. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gordon. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back is not accounted for. Nice job getting it to him and letting him get the first down. Great job, great read.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. The give. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Bishop. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
The Vols with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a crease. It's Bishop. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That's caught. It's Bishop. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. From the red zone, it's Bishop. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing. They're going to get him for grounding. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Just about set to get this second half underway. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He's changing the play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right side, it's Bishop. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Powers inside. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Cuts it upfield. It's Bishop. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Tennessee! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Brown wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Johnson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Handoff to the single back. Runs through a tackle. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
You see the offense trying to dial up the quick game there with the RPO, and I like the idea of trying to get playmakers this space out of the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate throw.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Wide open. He makes the catch. Oh, look out on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. Deep in the end zone, it's Dodson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. pass the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Running inside, it's Bishop. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Cartwright. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
And that's a teach tape on third down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's third down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Volunteers! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Laterals it back. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. Motion from the wide receiver. There's some daylight. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
See some running room.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Right side, it's Pop. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Brown will throw it. Back's got it on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. Got to make the play on fourth. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
They'll run it to the right side. Stopped right there.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Look out! And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that defensive
offensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick six.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The running back has it. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Just feeds the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, it's Bishop. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Vols headed quickly to the line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The Vols back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Hits inside. It's Morris. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Out wide right, it's Staley. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
Wants to throw one first. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide-out set, trips right. Quick give. It's Beal. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Vols! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the Auburn offense. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Auburn lines up quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Brown wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Needs it here on 4th down. Going for it all. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Defense in press coverage. Driving forward, it's Cobb. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Knocked down immediately.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Direct snap. It's Cobb. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Got a little space. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you...
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Bishop. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time. The give to the back. Punts through the tackle. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Auburn calls its second of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. Getting everybody to the line and set. Got to spike it, stop the clock, and get the field goal unit on. Fresh center downs going to the air. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The line of scrimmage is the 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. The line of scrimmage is the 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Brown will throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Going deep to the corner. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.